Greetings. My name is Thomas Gudgeon. I was born on the 10th of January 1894 in Netherby, my parents' house in Ronaldshaw Park, not very far from here. My father Robert was the owner of a chemical company and my mother was called Rose. I was their sixth and youngest child. I went to school in Ayrshire and did very well, but when I was just 10 years old, my mother died, which was a terrible blow to us all. When I left school, I decided to study engineering and began attending technical college in Glasgow. However, when war broke out, I was very quick to join up. I initially joined the Highland Light Infantry, and after training we arrived in France in November 1915. We fought our way through 1916, including the Battle of the Somme. You probably don't need me to tell you what that was like. The mud, the trenches, the shell fire, charging into deadly machine gun fire, hearing the screams of your friends. It was awful. I myself was wounded twice. Towards the end of 1916, I was promoted to the rank of second lieutenant, which actually made me very proud. By the start of 1917, possibly because of my background in engineering, I was transferred to the newly formed Tank Corps. Now, I know that you have tanks nowadays, but let me tell you what tanks were like back in 1917. We were told that our tanks could go at 4 miles an hour. Absolute rubbish. The infantry moved faster than the tanks. There was a crew of 8 in each tank and the conditions were appalling. The heat was incredible. It was so noisy we couldn't talk. We were breathing in engine fumes. The vehicles lurched all over the place and we couldn't see where we were going. I often had to get out and walk in front of the tank so the driver could follow me. They would break down and get stuck in the mud. Needless to say, we were sitting targets. In less than 3 months, 2,400 members of the Tank Corps became casualties. I was wounded twice more, and for me it was 5th time unlucky. On the 25th of August 1918, I was killed in action. I was 24 years old. I was posthumously awarded the French Croix de Guerre, and I'm buried in Moray Abbey Military Cemetery in France.